Castlemaine. So we've got 3 features today, and we've got open mic, and it's already full. There are also books for sale down there, and at some point I believe we're selling raffle tickets. So there will be raffle tickets for sale. Talk to probably me, actually, in a minute when I figure that out. I'm Lauren, by the way. So to get started, we're going to go to the first of our 3 features, and that's Andy Jackson. He helped massively in getting this organised. He also found the venue, and that's why we're here today. So very grateful to Andy for helping so much to get this happening. We'll also say that he's featured as a poet and performer at literary events and arts festivals in Ireland, India, the USA and Australia, including the 2017 Castlemaine State Festival with Each Map of Scars, a collaboration with Rachel Guy and Leonie Van Eyck. I hope I'm saying people's names right, I'm terrible at this. Yep. Andy's poems have been selected for 5 of the last 6 annual editions of the Best Australian Poems. His most recent collection, Music Our Bodies Can't Hold, consists of a portrait of poems of other people with Marfan syndrome and was recently featured on ABC Radio National's Earshot. He's worked in call centres, libraries and as a creative writing tutor, and is currently undertaking a PhD in poetry and bodily otherness through the University of Adelaide. So I think this is going to be very exciting. So Andy Jackson.
Thank you so much for organising this. I didn't really organise too much. I just kind of... Yeah. I'm going to start with what in the poetry trade they call a list poem. I decided I needed to write a poem that is a list of responses to a certain question that some people either ask or think. Most of these are not true, but they have poetic truth about them. This poem's called What I Have Under My Shirt. A speed hump, your eyes must slow down approaching. A stockpile of questions spat from a distance. Bone, muscle, blood, marrow, sinew, viscera, bile, love, all the humours. A backpack, I've been asked. There's a story behind that I can tell you later on. Immense wealth which I can only share with you if you already have it. Air, breath, held. A free verse poem, so lacking in musicality and image that you regret asking, but it's too late, that raw silence. The shape of my father, irretrievable memories. Your shadow, alternate future, Dorian Gray. Another shirt, and underneath a third shirt. Yes, infinite shirts. No, we do not store water in our humps. They are reservoirs of fatty tissue. We have developed many physiological tricks for surviving in places like this. Nothing, not even whiteness. I will read a couple of new poems. This one is for my dad, Norman Jackson, who born in 1926 and died in 1973. He had the same condition I have, and for some people with Marfan, it affects their heart. So I guess this is kind of dedicated to his heart as well as mine. Lines from an ECG. The heart is not a precision instrument. Listen, now it seems to stop and start and stop and start, as if ambivalent. No metronome, but a poem of muscle with an iambic limping. I am almost the age you were when yours failed, and you fell from a hospital bed into the unsaid. Diastole and systole, how these chambers fill with blood and love, then urgently send them back out. The heart's door, always swinging on its hinges. Surely the aorta must tire of this back and forth, contract, relax, old unsolvable argument of flesh. Between each beat a tiny pause, spark that will one day expand to fill the whole body. The problem, not any imperfection in its rhythm, but how too much pressure can open a tear in the wall. Yes, I must get checked each year. Now, as the ECG turns my insistent meter into sound, I hear whale songs sped up, then the slow motion crack of a whip, the cold silence underneath. This one is, I wrote it for a project that Rachel Guy is behind, an art exhibition which is on in a couple of weeks in Newstead, called This House, My Body, which is artwork that connects what it means to live in our bodies with what it means to live in our houses. And yes, this poem is called This House. And I guess I am partly taking the piss out of myself. The steadily disappearing thatch, the lack of decent insulation, these are the least of my worries. Ever since the structure was raised into position, it's never looked quite right. In a row of so many conventional buildings, this leaning rickety tower, walls askew, nothing plumb, that weird extension at the back, how can it stand at all? Strangers pause outside, unsettled. Are they cursing the builders for their incompetence, or the architect for his cruel pretensions? A few hurl pointed objects at the windows. As a teenager, I dreamt of a painless renovation. Why has it taken so long to dawn on me? It makes no sense to hate or love this house. I am no juvenile cicada or hermit crab, able to shock off its shell, to scuttle into another, become inconspicuous. The lease is for life. I'm stuck with it. This is the only place pleasure and distress settle in and disperse. My body shelters what it can.